Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. They're going to run it here. Breaks free.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down in the opening drive. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Will take over. First and 10. They'll try the left side with a toss. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Adams. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They're able to get him down.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a fourth down.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Pressure. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looks to the left for a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Louisville, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. And It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from the 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quick throw over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And the Mustangs looking to run some tempo here. Running play called on third and short. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. The Mustangs will look to convert here on fourth down. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. And someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Mustangs looking to keep this drive moving. And there's the handoff. Zone ahead, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Might have to try the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking downfield. It's Adams. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Gain makes it second and medium.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Cardinals getting set on first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So, second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. First down here for this offense. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Wide open downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. This college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job with his defense to prevent a big play.
To the air, it's Jennings. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. The quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. Using his legs here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Alstead to come to the line to crank up the tempo. Can he make it to the marker? Runs through the defender. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense won with the hurry up. They'll hand it off. He's passed the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone in the first half of 17. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Toss play to the outside. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, SMU. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
We knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Some hard running there through a tackle. Picks up the first, looking for more. Uses a stiff arm to break free. He's in the clear now. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Louisville. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Here comes a handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Handoff from the shotgun. And it'll be Smolder right at the line here. No gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll throw it now. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Jennings. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first half in the 31. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it to the left. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Sticking with the running game. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks on the ball and short gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Now they're running on the toss. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now here's the toss play. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Chris, it's the consistency in this package giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield.
Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Mustangs. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic under BAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's talking at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Always looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Adams. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat. It's a first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw. It's Adams. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Pressure is coming. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Look at a throw on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First play of the second half is a handoff. Fighting off the defender. He'll go down, but that's stiff on him. First down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Dropping back, it's Adams. Throws it to the right. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. And that will give them the lead now. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Mustangs look to keep this drive moving. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Heading for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, SMU. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver.
Now here he goes. Inside the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Cardinals. No chance to catch him there.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. This time it's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that.
And the Mustangs will line up to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it away here. The coverage seemed able to bring the return to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. We begin from the 33. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And that run produces a decent gain. The Mustangs come up the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the Mustangs trying to cash in here in the red zone. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll test the right side here. Clean through the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Snap. Buying time. Moving to his left. Across the 30. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Running with purpose. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Adams. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Cardinals begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route. The catch made. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back. Moves the chains and keeps this drive going.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He escapes the pocket. Going to scramble now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what they'll call it. Touchdown, Louisville. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Of course, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game. What a day.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Breaking tackles and going. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the back now goes in motion. It's a toss to the left side. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Adams. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring clock. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Stopped right there at the line, but no gain. The Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Getting set. Here's second down. Toss play to the outside. Finding some room at the 25.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
It's as the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Hands off to the left. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort when the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Here's the handoff. And the Mustangs pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Now they're running on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The clock is stopped and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game. Well, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They're going to run it. Breaks an open space. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Can't get it away. The defense has got him a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Looking downfield, it's Adams. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's Adams. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here we go. 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on 3rd down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on 4th down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
And it's good right down the middle. And that ties the game in the final minute of regulation.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called. Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. So here we go. One last chance to win it in regulation and avoid the risk of overtime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On the toss play, runner moving left. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of it. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
And he's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Set it down to the offense. 1st down. Here's the toss play now, running left. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Ball handed off. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Now here's the toss play. End zone ahead. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. defense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking to pass. It's Adams. Oh, he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it falls incomplete.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense, really put in a tough spot here, coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on third down.
Plus coverage now from the secondary. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So here we have a challenging fourth down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Tackle's made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Back to pass. It's Adams. Oh, and it's a huge overtime interception.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. SMU 59. Louisville 50.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.